Hello everyone, my name is Jordan, also known as X-3. Today is Time Warp Wednesday. For Time Warp Wednesday, we're going to focus on how to use our warp markers here for this track that I built yesterday. It's a little unmastered, but it should work for our purposes today. Feel free to use any song of your choice to follow along. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to warp this. And for every warp marker that you see, it's these green or yellowish tabs that decide where each part should start from each note. So what I'm going to do is I'm only going to select a few notes in the beginning, simply because I've tried to mess with the main and it's just way too distorted. So I'll probably need to go back and remaster that. So I'm going to plop one on 9. Gonna plop one on 17, one on 13, 12, 4, and of course our number 7. Now the reason why I chose these ones over the others is simply because in between each gap it's only going to play for a certain amount of time before we need to switch to a new note. So 12 to 13, that 2 bar, that explosion for that little gap in between will give us enough time to switch it up and go for a beginning loop. So I'm going to right click on one of the warp markers and I'm going to slice to a new MIDI track. Click OK. Okay, here it is. And as you can see, it created a slice for every time it switches for the whole loop to be played. But I don't want any of this information. As we can see, number 7 is a pretty big slice, so we're going to use that first. So I'm basically going to get a feel for how these notes sound. Okay, now let's see how this sounds. So number 5 doesn't seem to last for too long, so I'm gonna divide this up in between 5 and 6, so it's going to alternate. Like I said before, for any parts that don't make the cut, always copy and paste some other part to fill in the gap. Paste in number 5 there. And since number 6 doesn't hold out for that long, I'm going to take it by 1 bar less. Move number 7 and just move 7 copy of it over there. 5 doesn't last quite as long. So now what I'm going to do is, instead of allowing these two to alternate back and forth, I want to take my first bars that go from 1 to I think 21, just copy that over and do it again and again. And we've created our own first loop out of our audio track. Don't need it anymore. And what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to add a randomizer onto the front of this. So that way any note that it will hit within this range, and we'll program it to this range, that it's going to hit any one of the notes that isn't there. You can also use an arpeggiator to get multiple notes to hit at the same time. Like that. So it's good and useful for certain parts, but it's not good to use consecutively over a course of whatever. I think I'm gonna set that at 3 steps and bring the gate. I'm gonna mess with this for a little bit. As you can see, the arpeggiator hits 6, and then it goes up even higher to hit those other notes. So I think I'm gonna put, nah, that would mess up the order of the notes. Anyways, so yeah, there's a lot of interesting things you can start doing with this track in order to slice up your own ideas. It's a great way to get out or inside the box a little bit more with your tracks. Thanks for joining me. I know it's a pretty lame tutorial, but hey, at least it's something. I'm gonna try and reinforce that idea with some new techniques I want to try out tomorrow for Triple Threat Thursday. Yes, it's a tongue twister. Anyways, so yeah, thanks for joining me, and I'll check you guys out later, and hopefully I'll be able to open you guys up to some new ideas. I have some new ideas brewing with Adobe Illustrator, so stay tuned later in the week for that. Anyways, yeah, thanks for joining me. Have a good one and stay safe. Just be awesome, because you are. Anyways, yeah, check you guys out later. Peace. Hey everyone. So, thanks for watching this video. And if you like what I produce, be sure to subscribe for more. And there will be a lot of new changes coming. I'm trying to slowly figure out what to do for the week, and you know what? It struck me later today, and I know exactly what to do for this week, and how to give you guys better ideas, newer sounds, and of course, to stay peaceful. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Check you guys out later. Peace.